a little bit faster than Sam Darnold. And that's not an indictment on Sam Darnold. That's what happens. When you win the starting job, it's because you do things that the other guy does not do well.
You got a lot of guys who were in that 2018 draft class. There were quarterbacks with Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield. We will see Josh Allen play tonight, but of course he's the quarterback for the Bills. Mayfield first.
I got a lot of flack about how I handled that Josh Rosen, Arizona. Where's Josh Rosen at right now?
Not sure. I don't know where he is.
Me neither. I know this is bad English. He ain't in Arizona, I can tell you that. Lamar Jackson. How about the 32nd pick? What were they thinking? They must have knew something we didn't know. Hey, you want to know the thing I'm also intrigued about? Is what does this game say for us, for the Carolina Panthers? This first quarter with the starters going, this is a tone setter to let us know how good can the Carolina Panthers be, because
I'm looking forward to it.
The Buffalo Bills are potentially supposed to be Super Bowl favorites.
Smitty, let's give the mic to Brody Beck. He is a 12-year-old musician and actor. We also have Lexington Senior High School and the Army ROTC out there tonight. Here is Brody Beck now, coming up with our national anthem here at Bank of America Stadium as we get ready for this game.
With the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave?
Great job, Brett. Matt Rule and the Panthers are ready to kick this thing off against the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, it sure was. This is Matt's third season as a head coach. There's Sam Darnold. We told you he's going to be an excellent teammate. He goes over and hugs all the guys, gets them ready to go. Not all of the Buffalo Bills starters will be in the game tonight. Most of the Panthers will be. Robbie is waiting until the regular season, but DJ Moore, Matt Ioannidis, a couple of starters coming out there for the coin toss.
I don't know what you were doing at 12 years old.
I wasn't singing national anthems.
I love it. I was just figuring out how to tie my shoes.
Buffalo has won the tie and elected to defer. You want ball? You take those
Okay, so here we go. Baker Mayfield and the Panthers will be on offense first, Smitty.
I love it. Playing against the top defense, going against the second overall defense. All this practice, this offseason. So pressure and understanding what's going on is paramount.
Couple things to watch as you're watching this first team coming up here for the first few series of the game. You got Mayfield at quarterback. You got Kwanu and Brady Christensen on the left side of the line.
Okay.
Matt Rule says Christensen's the most improved player on the team.
I agree.
He's at left guard now, inside of Aquanu. So watch the left side protect Mayfield. And then also watch number 12, Shy Smith, Panther fans, as you watch these drives. You love that guy. You've taken him under your wing, and he has raved about how much he's appreciated you.
Here's what I'm interested in seeing. You talk about the left side. I want to see number 79 see where Von Miller lines up for the Buffalo Bills. Does he look for an opportunity to go at the young rookie, Ike Ekwonu, against a savvy vet who's seen all the moves, who does a DE University, leads it in the offseason.
Kickoff coming in, just about to get the ball.
Get this baptism by fire for one of the best pass rushers in the game, Von Miller.
Tyler Bass will kick it.
Steve Smith, I don't think Von playing.
Finally, we're underway in the final preseason game of 2022. Chuba about 3 yards deep. And he's past the 25, up near, or past the 20 rather, near the 25-yard line.
Love this run.
Nice
You
little
see,
return by
sets the
Chuba.
pace. They have a left
Baker and them
return
coming out.
going. He sets the tone by going right to get the defenders to go left, to go right. Sets up his blockers, goes left and keeps his head down. Shoulder pads forward. It gets up to the 25-yard line.
We'll see Chuba do a lot of that this year as a kick returner. And stays in the game to play tailback.
First and 10.
Next to Baker Mayfield.
Baker in the shotgun.
DJ Moore and Shy Smith on the field at receiver.
Look like the Bills blitzing.
Baker goes to Chuba and he runs.
Fucking Chuba, man.
Great play design by Ben McAdoo.
Chuba, bro. Chuba, bro. Get him out of there, man, already.
You'll see Deontay Foreman. Hubbard's in there now. Moore, Marshall, Shy Smith, Tommy Trimble, all on the field. Expected to be starters for the Panthers this year.
Good first play.
And that's the majority of the starting line. Pat Elfline and Bradley Bozeman are interchangeable at center. Bozeman still coming back from a leg
Tommy
injury.
Trimble in motion.
Ahead of schedule. Second and 10.
Baker dropping back to pass again.
Underneath throw.
Throw to Tommy Trimble.
Who's out of bounds past the 30.
Good about
Just watching
7
Tommy
yards.
Trimble catch that pass easily. Uses his hands, gets out into the route, goes forward, doesn't do any dancing. Really love that.
That's the pass catching tight end, right? That's him. That's the guy that it has to be for the Panthers this year.
Yes, got to be a little bit more than
Right
that.
now.
Yes, can't catch 7-yard outs all game. You need a guy that also can press, and he has that ability.
Here are your Atrium Health starting lineups for the Bills on defense. Using
Third
a
and
lot
2.
of second teamers. It's 3rd and 2 for Mayfield. Quick throw, and it wasn't open. He was looking for Rashard Higgins, who was covered up by Kyer Elam.
Kyer Elam has been a
Incomplete.
guy who in practice
Incomplete.
has been very aggressive. I had the opportunity to be in Buffalo, just watching him. Higgins comes out of the break, not as sharp, kind of widens it a little bit as Richard Williamson, former coach, wide receiver coach, would tell me. Opened up the gate a little bit, gave the opportunity for a young corner to make a break on the ball, and that's what happened.
Khalil Shakir is waiting for Johnny Hecker's punt. This is your first chance to see the Panthers in the preseason. Hecker's one of the best in the game,
Great
coming
cut by
over from the
Hecker.
world champion Rams. It's a fair catch by Shakir. And the Buffalo Bills take over at the 25-yard line. Let's start with the Panthers on defense. We get to see a lot of starters tonight. It's our Atrium Health starting lineups. Those are your guys that are going to start up front. Marquise Haynes will see a lot of playing time, not only tonight, but throughout the regular season. Linebackers, no Shaq Thompson tonight. And defensive backs, again, those guys will be starting when the season starts against Cleveland, plus a lot of C.J. Anderson when they had 5 or more defensive backs on the field. James Cook in the backfield as Case Keenum tosses it to him. And the Georgia Bulldog is run out of bounds.
Damn, the ref over there fucked up.
Might be a holding penalty.
already a flag. Adrian Hill is our referee. They did not throw the flag, actually.
No, they haven't flagged.
Here's our Adrian Hill starting lineups for the Buffalo Bills. Again, a lot of second teamers. No Josh Allen tonight. You'll see Case Keenum and Matt Barkley.
Yeah, but you're going to get a lot of work. You have O.J. Howard. You have a lot of good receivers or receiving tight ends, receiving position for the Buffalo Bills.
There's Keenum in his 10th year
Seems
from
like
the University of Houston. Yeah, he's been around
Second
forever.
and 10.
Dumps this off to Cook. He didn't
Check
block
down to
this
Cook.
Georgia. We lose his yards.
JC with the tackle.
And his Panthers are there to claw
Third and
the little
long.
Frankie Luvu.
Frankie Luvu is on a warpath. Just watching him go sideline to sideline. He diagnoses the play. He sees a tendency, and he does not take a stop stride. And guess who comes up for the tackle? J.C. Horn. Says he's very active today, looking forward to playing.
Great to see him on this field. He looked terrific in the preseason last year in the first 2.5 games of the season before that injury. And he is 100%. He's been terrific the last month in Spartanburg and in the preseason, especially those scrimmages against the Patriots.
Third and 10.
I think 3rd and 10.
Ball started timeout.
With the flag. Timeout before the delay of game happened, and the Bills used their first. There is Sean McDermott, as we mentioned, the former defensive coordinator of the Panthers. He's on that Super Bowl team in 2015, and then became the head coach of the Bills, and they might get to the Super Bowl this year.
A Bojangles family meal has more to choose from.
Coleslaw,
Dirty rice,
mac and cheese, those scratch-made biscuits.
4 choices of handcrafted fixins for everyone. You won't find that in Bucket or a Bumble. It's go time.
You had me at Allison 10-speed transmission. Premium features available on GMC Sierra Heavy Duty. Step up to GMC with 0% financing on Sierra Heavy Duty models. Professional grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache you're dealing with. That's not worth it. You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance. Her. These two. And definitely them. Nice. Need an affordable plan with a nationwide network of local doctors? Amber's got that and more. That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. And better. On a mission for better. This is Bank of America Stadium.
Yeah, I need to go away and take care of it. That's what I'm doing.
Ball comes out. Corner able to pick it up for Carolina. Corner of the end zone. Another touchdown.
Sounds like a car. That must be off. Or offensive, you would say.
A big go box says a lot about a person. Like they have a mighty hunger, a powerful thirst, and take tailgating very seriously. Game day and beyond, grab a football-ready Big Bow Box.
As we were saying, going to the break, McDermott's Buffalo Bills are expected to be a Super Bowl contender this year after the great work he did for the Panthers as a defensive coordinator. And how about these guys? Ken Dorsey, of course, used to be a Panther offensive assistant. Joe Brady was the offensive coordinator for the Panthers last year. And Mike Shula is also on this staff. Double trouble. We got a lot of former Panther assistant coaches working now for the Buffalo Bills. Keenum has a 3rd and 10 from his own 25-yard line. Steps up, there's a flag down.
Flag and incomplete pass.
He's looking in the direction of Isaiah Hodgins.
That's probably going to be a flag for engaging and also cutting someone at the same time. That'll get your check a little bit lighter that week.
Adrian Hill's tonight's referee.
Personal foul. Illegal chop block. Number 20 offense. He blocked and rolled.
So got the chop block going, but he's already engaged with number 75. That's not gonna. It's not with Tanner Owens.
Well, so the Bills go 3 and out as
From the
well.
situation,
They're about
you
to
got
cut
my
it to the
guy Josh
Panthers.
Smith back there.
Matt
Barkley, the backup quarterback, is putting
You may have heard what's going on with
because the
Matt
Bills
Verizon.
putter got accused of
Buffalo, we'll tell you more about
gang
that.
raping a 17-year-old.
Barkley, a knuckleball, and Shi Smith sits up at the 42, and he got tripped up. Smith saw a lane, and he was tripped up there
You talking to me or you
by
talking to
Buffalo's
someone
number
else?
31, DeMar Hamlin.
That was a surprise.
Again, as we were saying before the game tonight, the Bills were recently made aware of the civil complaint involving Matt Ariza from October of 2021. Due to the serious nature of the complaint, Buffalo conducted a thorough examination of this matter, and as this is an ongoing civil case, the Bills will not have any further comment at this point. So that's why you see a quarterback punting tonight. Mayfield hands it to Chuba. That is all sorts of
Penetration in the backfield.
Yeah, right. And he's tackled right there at the line of scrimmage. Let's go down to Kristen.
Well, Taylor, while the defense was on the field, a lot of good communication between Baker Mayfield and the
Chuba is
offensive
looking
line. When
trash.
spoke to each of the starters individually,
7-12.
gave Pat Elflein to center a thumbs up, a pat on the head, and spent extra time over with the two guys on the left side, Brady Christensen and Ikem Aquanu, telling them some adjustments he might want them to make what he's noticing out there.
It's going to be excellent that you can make those adjustments going against Ed Houston and Oliver's. It's tough.
Play action.
Mayfield has a man open, and there it is.
Yes, sir. Stephon Sullivan, first down. Like it.
Inside the 35.
Like it. Good throw by Baker.
Sat in the pocket, looked at his defenders. Stephon Sullivan has been a guy that Matt Rule and Ben McAdoo have said they want a guy to step up
Thinking that
at the
you
tight
funny
end
talking about you
position.
walking
They
out
got
next to
Tommy
me.
Trimble, but they also need a guy that can step up in the absence of Ian.
I put dots because you
Look at
thought
the
you was being
size
funny
of this
talking
guy.
about you
6'5",
walking out next to me.
245 pounds. He's on the practice squad last year. He was a receiver at LSU, where they moved him to tight end. Chuba had no
We cannot
chance
run the
there.
ball right now.
That was a great job by Terrell Bernard, that linebacker, to come up and force the tackle for loss.
A delayed blitz, understanding the tendencies of the Carolina Panthers, timed it up perfectly. You had Austin Corbett pulling. The guy didn't replace fast enough. Happens. You wish it didn't happen, but it happens.
Both teams started with 3 and outs in the game, and this is the first time anybody's gotten a first down, but now 2nd and 12 after the loss of 2. There's some confusion there.
What the hell?
Mayfield went right, Hubbard went left, and nobody was home. Mike Love was in the backfield.
When you talk about this game, looking at this football game right now, you got a lot of penetration going on. It's hard to block these guys. These Buffalo Bills are a very active, blitzing, fast-paced football team.
And you don't want to have any miscommunication there. And Ben McAdoo, the offensive coordinator, said before the game, the one thing he wanted to see was a clean, smart play game.
12 for the offense.
Well, that stopped that one out the window.
3rd and 12 now for Mayfield at the Bills 36.
Baker's looking.
And a good ball to
Throws it down to Shi. Shi gets the first down.
That's a fantastic route. He was getting bumped at the line of scrimmage, used the swim technique, fought through it. Great set by Icky. Hands catch. 39 Lewis, you're not going to be able to hand tackle a Smith. And look at Icky put those big hands up on that defensive lineman. I'm telling you, Icky is not a guy you want to mess with.
I've raved about that selection since they made it in April. Just outside the red zone, Mayfield quickly to Shi. He's going to have to make somebody miss. He can't. He's going to lose yardage. As DeMar Hamlin was there again. Second and long.
That's a tough one. That's a tough play. When you have a quick screen like that, you want to go ahead and dance. That's not exactly what you want to do. You actually want to catch the ball, just go forward. Unfortunately, he danced his way into a tackle and allowed the fellow tacklers of the Buffalo Bills to catch up. We have this time talking about the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills are favorite to look like they're going to go AFC Championship game. How we see the Carolina Panthers and what they do in this first quarter really tells us moving forward what can we expect out of this offense and defense for the next 4 quarters of every football game after that. They're not going to get worse than this. They're just get better.
Baker's looking.
On a second and 12, trying to thread the needle in there to Chuba, and he almost made the grab. 3rd and 12. Juwan Johnson might have gotten a little bit of a piece of this.
Oh, I tell you what, we haven't seen a thread and eagle pass like that in a very long time. That's a drop on the That's not a wide receiver. That's a drop on the running back. And yes, Christian McCaffrey would have made that catch.
Now 3rd and 12, just inside the 25. Have to get to the 12. Move to James.
Baker on 3rd and 12.
A bullet to Chuba.
We will finally catch it soon.
Do they go for it? Oh, they're going for it. Trying to sell those extra tickets.
Matt says stay out there. Why not, right?
4 for 4.
They just
Lenovo brings us the red zone numbers of the preseason. I'd like to see a little bit better than that. 5 possessions, only 2 touchdowns. No field goals in those 5 possessions. That's what they've gone for it a couple of times. Better hurry to get this play off. Barely gets it off. The flag is down. Baker is tackled at the 16-yard line.
Baker's tackling, so we didn't get it unless it's a flag on us. I mean, unless it's a flag on the Bills. Did they jump?
The one that got the sack. Let's see if it stands.
Nope, on the defense. We get a first down. Keep the drive going. Let's go.
Microphone tonight. All sides on the Bills.
Offside. Let's go.
The snap, and they jumped too early.
the safeties right there. It's going to be difficult. His defense, even though it's not the starters, his defense is still a lot of depth. This Buffalo Bills defense. Let's see what Carolina Panthers, what we have.
That's good McAdoo with the flow up there in the booth. He has never been up there to call plays until this preseason. He's got Deontay Foreman on the field now. Mayfield gets it out to Trimble, and Trimble breaks tackles down to the 3.
Physical, look at that.
Good throw by Bate. Tommy Trimble gets close to the end
That
zone.
out of Tommy Trimble at University of Notre Dame. Physical, catch the ball, bring his catch. Make sure he's inbounds. Back with on the run. Takes the lick and keeps.
Nobody yet. They're about to score.
For Juwan Johnson right there. Second and goal now from the 3. Foreman
Nice try.
came over from the Tigers behind Baker. Deontay. It's inside the 2, closer to the 1. Johnson made the tackle, 3rd down.
But if you look over there too,
Yeah, Funson's in Detroit.
yeah, Stephon Sullivan is right there on that left side, stacked up with Ike Ekwonu and Brady Christensen, and also with Rashad Higgins going in motion, establishing what kind of coverage it is, but also running the football to that side.
Foreman, Baker's legs or Baker's arm?
I think we should go around.
11 play the drive. It is a run. It's Foreman. No third, no chance.
Higgins got it. He ran into Higgins.
Loss of 1. Christian Benford,
He's trying to go for
Johnson,
it.
and friends were
He
there.
already went for it once on this play.
Yes, but what I really love is Ike Ekwonu At a double team, you did really well. Just little small things that you have to observe. Yes, we did not get the touchdown with Foreman, but you had a young rookie with the double team.
Now what?
Right here, you already ran the ball, so you're going to Jedi mind trick your play action for a pass, but then you might just do a run.
Mayfield rolls out.
So anyone in that baby, you got in there, yo. You got in that box, though. That's crazy. And
Great catch, too. From a bit behind him.
They got a little excited. Baker Mayfield, that's great. Great pass.
Touchdown. That boy bait to Deonta Foreman, and he might have just won the running back 2 job. No cap.
Great flash. Ball thrown behind him. Love it.
This guy is going to make the difference for Carolina. When Derrick Henry went down for the Titans, he was terrific last season in Nashville.
Kept him in first place.
Zane Gonzalez sneaks it in there. And it's 7-0 Carolina Panthers here in the first quarter. Mayfield to Foreman. We're back after a word from your local Panther station.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it. You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance. Perfect. These two. And definitely them. Next, need an affordable plan with a nationwide network of local doctors? Amber's got that and more. That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. And better. On a mission for better.
Jacob, the type of child that was not outspoken at all. Before in CPK, he was shut down. His teacher helped him a lot. Now he's raising his hand, answering questions.
When people think about schools, they tend to think about just the teachers. We have so many people behind the scenes to make the school safe, to make our students happy and healthy. I'm happy that the North Carolina Education Money Fund helped pay for our support staff. My child can go to a awesome program, and that's a big one.
There was a time when summer's gifts filled us with gratitude, when lighthearted laughter filled the air, and rolling green meadows eagerly awaited the pleasure of our company. There was a time that reminded us of what it means to be connected to those we cherish most and to the beauty all around us. It was a joyful time. It was summer, this summer at Billboard. Save when you purchase online.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes hauling the John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Request a quote online at JamesRiverEquipment.com.
James River delivers affordable quality.
Panthers lead the Buffalo Bills 7-0 with 6:05 to go here in the first quarter. In the first quarter, closed captioning for the Panthers television network is provided by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to the Carolinas. 12 plays, 53 yards in 6.5 minutes, culminating with that great Foreman touchdown catch on a 4th and goal from outside the 2. Mayfield 6 of 8 on that drive for 51 yards. Was kicking it deep over that to Duke Johnson. What you see from Baker on that first drive, or the first scoring drive, I should say?
What I really loved about this scoring drive is Baker Mayfield stayed calm and collective despite what was going on around him. He kept his eyes down the field, did not allow the traffic happening inside of the line of scrimmage to really divert him off of what he needed to do. And lastly, the Carolina Panthers had opportunities at this second overall
7-0, about to play defense now. Let's go, man.
Us, but we never capitalized.
Starting defense the whole first half.
and give the ball right back to the opposing team of 2021.
Yo, I see DJ.
It's not happening now with Baker Mayfield, so it's something a bright spot to look forward to.
Stepping up as Keenum is a dangerous ball that was incomplete. He was looking for Jake Kumaro. Nice pressure by Action Jackson, Dante Jackson.
It's a lot of pressure, yeah. Action Jackson out there, but look at the D-line, the penetration. Look at the big tough truck himself, Derek Brown. He's going to play that through technique. He's going to play it well. He was a big pick out of Auburn. He struggled a little bit, but he is learning how to play football.
Steve Smith, that is the guy that I saw at Auburn for 3 years. That guy, that last play that you're talking about right there, just bulldozing two guys, and they run right at him there, and it's James Cook almost getting a first down for the defense.
See, the thing is one of the things that I noticed what was going on last year is that Derek Brown was not allowed to play his true three technique. He wasn't allowed to just penetrate. At times he was asked to stretch. I call it a dump truck. Have you ever seen a dump truck do a 7-point turn, 3-point turn? No, they go forward and backwards. Let this young man go forward and backwards. Don't let him do anything else.
31, gotta get the stop.
Keenum in the Bills and shotgun. Plenty of time. And he's going to run for the first down, giving himself up.
Chase Keenum runs for first down, slides down.
That was a good play, a smart play by Keenum. He was about to go on that kick. If he would have kept running, he had Derek Brown chasing him at about 400 pounds. He had Matt Ioannidis chasing him at about 500 pounds. No one open. You got those guys in pursuit. I'm no medical doctor. That is sure to get you a visit to the emergency room. You got 6'5", 350 pounds chasing you.
It's Cook running at Brown again, and Derek did a better job of getting through that pressure. And Corey Littleton
Corey Littleton with the nice tackle.
Corey Littleton is a smart pickup for the Carolina Panthers. Shaq Thompson is not here right now, but Corey Littleton was outstanding with the Los Angeles Rams. He didn't play up to what you thought he could play up with the Las Vegas Raiders, but he is a guy that can really help us in that front seven that we need.
Second and 6 for the defense.
Thompson College of Washington is there, just a year apart in age. On second down, Keenum's in trouble.
Sack.
Who gets a look at it? The dump truck himself.
DB and Matt Ioannidis working together for the same.
I'm biased because I want to see Derek Brown just play so well. Look at penetration, quick hands, quick feet. Can't get in the way. Ioannidis should go too quickly, but the dump truck himself gets in there. Look at that. I love it.
Tell you what, Smitty, we see him do that this year. That makes a world of difference. The Panthers defense, especially.
16, get off the field, get off the field, get off the field.
A loss of 7, it's 3rd and 16. Bills are just 1 of 2 on 3rd down. Whoa! And it's thrown just short of the marker to Jake Kumaro.
Here's what I love though. Action Jackson was right there on the play, but Derek Brown did the penetration.
Derek Brown had to push up the middle of the ring.
It's not going to happen. Look at Derek Brown right there. Quick hands. Look, hey, that's holding. But just get it in the face. You have to be careful with the hand of the quarterback. You know, we like to take care of our quarterbacks in this league.
They're not bringing on tonight's punter, Matt Barkley. They're
4th
going
and
for
2.
at their own 44-yard line.
Breaking out boys in there, we got to give the dump truck a little bit of rest.
False start. Push him back, 4th and 7. Cut the ball.
False start. Austin, number 75. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Tanner Owens was a little nervous. Tanner's also had pass territory. He's a pretty tall right guard or tackle, but he was scared.
How far can you punt a ball?
I'm on TV, so I'm saying a long way, but really I can't party. I'm not a
Did you ever try up there? Just messing around? I need to. Barkley, that's off the side of his foot, but he gets a nice buffalo bounce. A really nice buffalo bounce. And that couldn't have worked out any better for Barkley inside the 8-yard line. And he's going to hear it from his teammates.
He should have.
Panthers are back on offense, up 7-0 towards the end of the first.
This is how it feels to live your
Not a bad
happiest
play
and
by Matt
healthiest
Barkley.
life. When you have a health partner who doesn't just treat part of you, they care for all of you. And that's what you'll get at Atrium Health. We're blending unrivaled expertise with an unwavering commitment to make healthcare easier and more accessible than ever before. Because it's not about helping you feel better. It's about helping you feel better than ever.
There are lots of jobs out there, but I want a career.
There are lots of companies I could work for.
But here, we have purpose.
A lot of people I can work with.
But this feels like Venice. Sure, there's our thing. But always support some amazing teammates. Come join us. We are Coca-Cola Consulting, your local boss.
Samaritan's Purse is there to lift up the name of Jesus Christ and to care for those that are hurting. And we're doing it in Jesus' name.
Jesus came to serve, not to be served.
I didn't believe that there's still hope in the world. I can feel it in my heart. And it's going to be okay.
Jesus said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. We need to be that light in this world.
Get involved today at SamaritansPurse.org. You ever wonder why people are always on their phones? They're banking with Bank of America. Look at this guy. He bought those tickets on his credit card and he's racking the rewards.
She's using Zelle to pay him back for the hot dogs he's about to buy.
That's going to bring it
And the
to
announcer, he's not checking stats. He's finding some investment ideas with Merrill.
And third, as you know, baseball means 3.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop banking. What would you like the power to do?
Christian McCaffrey is back, ready for a complete season in his 6th year at Stanford. 30 rushing touchdowns, 17 receiving in his terrific career so far. He's looked great in the scrimmages and in the practices. Warming up before the Patriots game last week. Have not seen him play in the games, but has looked healthy. And I know you got to watch him in those scrimmages in Foxborough last week, Steve.
Look great in the scrimmages. You know, not worried about Christian and what he can or can't do. He'll be ready when his number's called.
Mayfield's in his own end zone. Moves laterally and throws it away to the Buffalo bench.
Baker threw it away on first down.
Of course, he's had those injuries the last couple of years, but 2018 and 19,
unbelievable,
just remarkable.
2018 and 19, remarkable. However, 20 and 21, the reality has set in. Just need a healthy Christian McCaffrey.
But as we just saw, we got some more insurance with Deontay Foreman, who's on the field now after that touchdown at the end of the last drive. By the way, that was a 53-yard punt by Bills quarterback Matt Barkley. From his own end zone, Mayfield.
I think Shaw didn't know that pass was for him.
Christian Benford was in coverage.
Not really sure what happened on
Third
that
and
play,
10.
but it looked like Shaw had corner stop. And Baker threw the corner. So a little bit of miscommunication. A lot of times that happens because of the zone coverage and the complexity of a Leslie Frazier's kind of defense. Sometimes they throw you off a little bit. So you sit early or late in the zone, and sometimes that throws the quarterback off.
And you see it, the Panthers just 1-4 on 3rd down in the Mayfield portion of the game. This is the
Screen pass to Chuba. Chuba got the first. I don't know why he didn't just keep it outside, though.
Had a zone coverage, had a zone blitz coming. He had a screen to that side. It's a masterful play. Super catching the ball, great blocking.
Why did he cut back? Just stay outside.
McAdoo does a great job. Look at that. Just like we dialed it up, Coach.
He loves to get the ball into athletes' hands as quickly as possible. He talked about Baker Mayfield and his athleticism when the play breaks down, how much he values that, the way that he calls the game.
Foreman running hard.
Gets a few yards. It's one thing you'd like to see a little bit more of, Steve, in preseason.
I want to see a little bit more running success, man.
From Hubbard and Foreman.
Don't let Hubbard run the ball, man. 2nd and 6.
Running the ball effectively, showing teams that you can and you will commit to running the football. Running football also keeps the ball away from the opposing team. And when you talk about Josh Allen,
2nd and
you don't want him
6.
to have the football.
Tight end and 2 receivers to the right. Baker with the snap, roll out, dodges a runner. He's looking, he's going to run, and ran Elam over.
No, they don't. Elam didn't like it. Baker, after he runs him over, tells him, hey, I got you, big guy. Elam doesn't like that. He's from Florida. He lays off of him. Elam's not going to take that sitting down. He's a Florida guy. He's also he's a high and spicy type of player. Playing with his cousin.
By the way, Utah Utes play Florida in the first week of the season.
All right.
That's why you're talking so much trash about the great state of Florida. The Panthers lead the Bills 7-0.
Panthers up 7-0 in the first quarter. Panthers driving.
For me to celebrate when the customer's happy. Celebrate.
A comfortable home and a happy customer.
That's the game we want to win. There's only one Carolina Panthers, and they're from here. And there's only one more chickens, and we're from here too.
Lanier Material Sales has anything you need to spread some natural beauty. It's easy to get everything from stone and mulch to topsoil and sand, delivered or pickup. Lanier Material Sales, now with 4 locations, one near you. At Spectrum, your ticket is connected to your Wi-Fi. It should be protected. Spectrum's advanced Wi-Fi now includes Security Shield, which blocks threats from the outside, so you can relax on the inside. 2 shares are enough risks.
The great experiences you have in here, and even out here, all started here. Because the best customer experience always leaves a great impression. GMC, awarded #1 in sales satisfaction by J.D. Power. Step up to GMC with 0% financing on these GMC models. Professional grade truck on the Carolina Panthers.
Lanier Material Sales has anything you need to spread some natural beauty. It's easy to get everything from stone and mulch to topsoil and sand.
Jaden is driving down the field for the Saints. Just doing a nice pass to Chris Olave.
This is the moment.
When you have an AC problem or a plumbing problem,
That's an unhappy minute. Call Morris Jenkins, who will bring you a happy moment.
Here's a look at our first quarter stats brought to you by Bank of America. Baker Mayfield, 70 yards passing with a touchdown on a 4th and goal. We might add, named the starting quarterback earlier this week.
I called it weeks ago.
Way to go on the limb. Panthers had the ball for over
3rd and 1.
in that first quarter, had 5 first downs. If Mr. I told you so, Steve Smith, I'm taking results for Christian Bell.
Run to the fullback, reaching. I don't know if he got it. I don't think he got it.
3rd and 1.
I don't think he got it. Go for it. It's preseason.
There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion downstairs and upstairs. There's a lot of confusion.
Putt team. Putt team coming in.
Well, they're putting the punting team on the field.
Got a real punter though.
Giovanni Ricci. Can't really tell if he lost the ball in there or not. Ricci is fullback / tight end, unable to get the first, and Hecker is back on the field, and this is a to Khalil.
Jesus, great putt. But also, you got to kick the coverage.
And Shakir returns it just shy of the 30-yard line. That was a 64-yard punt. Panthers up 7-0.
There's family last more cheese from very nice.
Mac and cheese. The scratch made.
4 choices of handcrafted dishes for everyone. It's go time.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with. That's not worth it. You deserve something better. And better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance. Her. These two. And definitely them. Nice. Need an affordable plan with a nationwide network of local doctors? Amber's got that and more. That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. And better. On a mission for better.
You ever wonder why people are always on their formulas? They're banking. The Bank of America. Look at this guy. He bought those tickets on his credit card and he's rocking the rewards. She's using Zelle to pay him back for the hot dogs he's about to buy. That's going to work in the announcement for you. He's not checking stats. He's finding some investment ideas for the now.
And third, did you know baseball means 3?
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop working. What would you like the power to do? A big robot says a lot about a person. Like they have a mighty hunger, a powerful thirst, and take tailgating very seriously. Game day and beyond, grab a football-ready Big Bow Box.
You talk about the 2022 Carolina Panthers, and you must talk about this defense. Second total defense in the league last year. Penetration and getting the quarterback very uncomfortable. Secondary is out there relaxing the receivers, and you got the dump truck himself. Jared Brown also getting penetration. Let the quarterback know I shall and I will always be around you. Never fear. 95 is on the right.
Great sack in a hurry.
First down for the Bills to start the quarter. High snap. Pick. Jay Chan with the pick. YGM hit the ball up in the air. Jeremy Chin comes down with it.
Set spike catch. That's what that was right there. Yeah. Gross Matos with the set. Ioannidis with the spike. Chin with the interception. Panthers with a short field.
I just want to give credit to our spot.
Kevin Maloney.
Kevin Maloney, even though he showed up last week, we appreciate you.
Okay, they're run by Chuba. Panthers driving right back down the field, already in the red zone.
Everybody is on blast in the boot tonight.
Brady Christensen out there pulling. Big athletic former BYU. Gotta give him some love when he's doing right.
Holy War coming up in a few weeks. 2nd and 2 after the 8-yard pickup from Chuba. Back to him again. Hesitates and gets inside the 20 here. The 19.
Shooting was a couple inches.
This record too. One of the things that's very interesting is just looking out here is they're going a lot of man coverage, the Buffalo Bills. So I would expect you have number 88 down here at the bottom on the short side of the field, pressed up. I would imagine you want to see Terrence Marshall see what he can do. This is his opportunity right now. Got Shot Higgins going outside against England. Out there spread out.
All right, 32.
I'll be interested to see what Ben McAdoo jumps up right here.
Shot Smith in motion to the slot on the right side.
Shot is in the slot at the top with Higgins at the very top. And it's Hubbard next to Baker on this 3rd and 2.
Baker scrambling. Throws a touchdown. Shot Smith. Good throw, bait. Dotted that muff.
This is pretty exciting right here.
One of the many reasons why Baker Mayfield is a starting quarterback is because of how quickly he can see the entire field and process information. Steve McAdoo talked about it yesterday, Steve. And it was a great example there as Gonzalez makes it.
And the Panthers go up 14-0.
47-yard drive. After the chin interception is Mayfield, the shot is Smith. 19-yard touchdown. Back after a word. Panthers Nation.
There was a time that reminded us of what it means to be connected. To those we cherish most, and to the beauty all around us.
Nah, I'd probably let Bake sit at this point.
It was summer, this summer, but
Let Bake sit at this point. He's cooking with fish grease, baby.
New Modelo oil, treasured for its smooth, elevating taste and crisp, clean finish. 90 calories, 3 grams of carbs. It's the new gold standard of life here.
Among my patients, I often see them have teeth sensitivity as well as gum issues. Does it worry? Absolutely. Sensodyne sensitivity and gum gives us a dual action effect that really takes care of both our teeth sensitivity as well as our gum issues. There's no question. It's something that I would recommend.
the joy of movement.
Shop the Conn's Labor Day sale. Save up to 35% on top buy appliances and save an additional 10% on appliance packages. Plus, get free next day delivery. And here's the best part. Conn's now offers layaway, a great payment option if you love it today and want it in time for the holidays. Don't miss the 35% off top buy appliances. Shop furniture, electronics, appliances, mattresses, and more during the Labor Day sale in-store or at Conn's.com today.
Meet Michael, Joseph, and the team. They're earning great pay and company benefits at one of the Carolina's top-rated construction firms. At Plus Construction, they enjoy on-the-job training, paid vacations, and more. And because projects are local, they go home every night to be with their families. Apply online today or scan the QR code and join our team at Plus Construction.
Welcome back to Bank of America Stadium, where the Panthers lead 14-0. We just saw Baker Mayfield and Shi Smith connect for a touchdown thanks to a Jeremy Chin interception. A couple nice moments, guys. First guy to congratulate Shi Smith with the chest bump he just saw there was his South Carolina teammate J.C. Horn and good friend J.C. Horn. Then a really nice moment between Baker Mayfield and Jeremy Chin. Stood up, gave each other a hug, nice acknowledgement of, hey, thanks for the interception. Make sure that we did our job with it.
And you see his numbers, KB, 915, 89 yards, and the 2 touchdown passes. Panthers have run 14 plays in Buffalo territory. Bills have run 0 in Carolina territory. And running last year,
Yes, sir.
Gets met by Panthers shy of the 20-yard line. Nice Nice job by Daryl Johnson to make that tackle.
Daryl Johnson.
Johnson's one of those guys fighting to be a defensive lineman and special teamer.
Bills don't even have 20 total yards here.
You want to make this roster? You better be able to play.
Start defense coming in. Yep. JC, I see JC, I see Dante, I see Jim. Yep. JC missed the tackle. Come on, JC.
Jeremy Chin from safety to linebacker to back to being a strong safety.
I like the move of Jeremy Chin being the strong safety. I'm not sure playing in the National Football League that he will be able to stay healthy playing linebacker. It's a lot of beating on your body. Jeremy Chin is a gifted athlete. Going against
that tackle, let's see. Come on, bro.
20 pounds every week. That takes a toll on you.
Was a first down right at the stick, so a 10-yard pickup for Johnson, and they go back to him again. He runs right at the Panthers up to the 38.
You got Phil Hoskins.
Phil Hoskins doing too much.
These guys get paid too, running back side. We talk about this front seven. You got other players, and you got to see can they impact this game. We know what the Carolina Panthers with Hassan Reddick and Brian Burns are, but who are the guys after Frankie Lupu? Who are the guys that we can count on that play special teams, but also that can make a play on defense as well?
Okay, still throwing. Incomplete pass. Pass defended by X-Man, Xavier Woods. 3rd and 1 for the Bills.
Xavier Woods, a guy that was utilized a lot in Minnesota, didn't work out in the best. They love him here in Carolina because he's a vocal guy. Jeremy Chin is the captain of this defense in the back half. He's also still a young player. Xavier Woods has seen every coverage. But you can see Jeremy is just figuring it out right now, but doing a darn good job. He's such a young career.
31, Matt Barkley. And they run the ball. Run defense got to be fucking better. I don't like how the run defense is looking.
I like that tackle by Dante Jackson because
Johnson hurt, bro.
Dante Jackson actually was in the top 5 of the missed tackles. So knowing that he's a guy that's engaging. A lot of times what offense coordinators always say, we love when a quarterback is tackling a running back because that means we're up on the field. We got a man down too.
It's Duke Johnson that just carried the football, still down for Buffalo.
There are lots of jobs out there, but I want a career.
There are lots of companies I could work for.
But here, we have purpose.
A lot of people I can work with.
But this feels like Memphis. Sure, there's parking. Always support from amazing teammates. Come join us. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated. Join local buyers.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
You look like Duke Johnson got hurt.
This is how it feels to live your happiest and healthiest life. When you have a health partner who doesn't just treat part of you, they care for all of you. And that's what you'll get at Atrium Health. We're blending unrivaled expertise with an unwavering commitment to make healthcare easier and more accessible than ever before. Because it's not about helping you feel better. It's about helping you feel better than ever.
Welcome to North Carolina's best, most exciting, most transformative gaming destinations. Unleash more exciting music. Indulge and let us show you a whole new world. Harris Cherokee Casino Resort and Harris Cherokee Valley River. Come join us. Put on your party hat and stay a while.
14-0 Panthers. Carolina, in partnership with Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools Athletics, announced on February 1st the launch of a Pilot Girls High School Flag Football League. They celebrated the conclusion of the season at Bank of America Stadium in May, where all 20 teams played their final regular season games. And earlier tonight, there was a ceremonial tunnel run for players from those teams.
Yeah, that's what's on right now.
Chambers Cougars received a beautiful trophy as the league's inaugural champion. The Panthers also provided $50,000 in program funding. Tawan Jones is in for Duke Johnson, who was banged up. And it was Raytheon Roy who made the tackle. Bills are running the football effectively, Smitty, over 5.7 yards per play.
They're running the ball, and you know once the season starts, they add that other element, number 17, to the mix as well, who loves to run the football. And so you have that great combination of the quarterback and also the stable of running backs that the Buffalo Bills have. So Carolina Panthers, we're going to see a lot there. A lot of running the football tonight.
Empty backfield to Keaton, quickly gets it out, it's dropped.
Good blitz from Miles Hartfield, causing an incomplete pass. 37.
You got the corner blitz by the nickel. Hartsfield applies that pressure, makes a quick throw.
It's not in the room. It's not in the room.
Those type of plays in your toolbox with the Carolina Panthers with defense quarterback Phil Snow. That can always help you to mess up the timing for the Buffalo Bills.
37 for Keno. It's complete.
Tackle by Miles Hartfield. That's fourth down. Got to stop.
Entry again, but short of the first down, with Hartsfield making the tackle. Fourth down.
It's a great play by Hartsfield. Stays in line, looks at it, catches the ball. The receiver catches the ball. He turns and makes the tackle.
Hartsfield is one of those extra defensive backs that's looked pretty good in the preseason. It's the first play the Bills have run in Panthers territory here.
4th and 2.
It's a 4th and 2. Keenum gets it out and it's converted inside the 40.
Catching from C.J. Henderson. He gave up the slash at first.
Tackles Isaiah Hodgins, but not before Buffalo moves the chains.
That's a chess move. You have all the defenders lined up on the line of scrimmage, making it seem like they're going to blitz, and then drops back out. Great chess move by both coordinators. Unfortunately, they win. Buffalo Bills.
Keenum has been in the league a long time. He was a backup to Baker Mayfield, actually. In Cleveland for a little while.
Frankie with the nice tackle on the line of scrimmage right there.
The football gets a yard. Frankie Luvu.
Here's a
there again.
Here's an interesting play. They ran this play earlier. And Luvu darted inside what we call a raw guard. He raw arms inside, so that leaves J.C. Horn out on the island. J.C. Horn missed that tackle. They come in, make adjustment. J.C. Horn he knows how to play football. He knows how to self-correct. Makes that tackle, makes the right play this time.
Shot to put Morris out of the way. You get to the running back, and this is Blackshear as Luvu did it again. Frankie's everywhere, Kristen.
He sure is, and he's described as one of the main pieces of heart and soul.
Now for the Bills, it's Frankie and Jeremy Chin make the tackle.
The traditional Siva Tau chant that he does with the entire defense. It's similar to the Haka, but it is Samoan. It honors his heritage. He's taught everyone here how to do it, and they do it right before every game or practice. It's really beautiful. They just showed it on the big board here, too. Got the fans fired up.
Luvu in his 5th year in Washington. Washington State came over from the
Yeah,
Jets.
It's just known as a special teams player. He's out here playing his butt off. Freddie Louisville is just one of those fantastic players.
He's out of Frankie, fourth down, Bills,
Washington. However, he has shown when you give a young man an opportunity and be open-minded and not put a guy in the box, you see that he can make plays.
That's a lot of plays for this first team defense. Both teams have converted their fourth down attempts.
Washington State. I think the man who has a Utah to me.
That is to those guys out there that Apple Cup.
That's great concentration.
Hodgins with Henderson all over him.
That's a great catch. But CJ was out there playing. Got a little quick out, little handcuffs. Well, that's just good timing. There's nothing you can do about that. Sometimes those guys get paid too.
CJ gave up another first on fourth down.
Team is expected, as you said earlier in the broadcast, to continue win the Super Bowl this year. So another ball trying to run it in there to Hodgins. Another good grab.
What we're seeing right now is Coach Snow is down up a little bit of a blitz. So you have Ken Dorsey and company understanding that that's coming. So they're doing a lot of quick action, getting the ball out quick, three-step drop. Then you also know Joe Brady, the quarterback coach. He also knows Phil Snow and his tendencies as well.
Snow behind the bar. Now this is Blackshear running the ball to the 25-yard line.
Third now.
It'll be third down.
Hartsfield came in and just hit the tight end in the gap and maybe Blackshear maybe get out of his running lane and get off track a little bit. Hartsfield's all over the field. I love the impact that he's trying to make right now. He understands that to make this thing, the more you can do it. He's given every opportunity for these coaches and scouts to see what they do.
Third and one. Blackshear trying to get the edge, slips the tackle and does. Littleton tackles him, but not before.
Daniel Wilson missed the tackle that led to the first.
You see it load up the box, have a lot of eye candy going on, but ultimately they go outside zone stretch. They keep shorting down the field, putting the running backs on an island with the quarterbacks, or they're getting a tight end that's lead nut and he's the lead blocker onto the quarterback. They have seen something in our game plan that says we're going to run the ball to the short side of the field because we're not making those adjustments.
14 plays so far in this drive, taking up almost 8 minutes. And Keno gives it to Duke Johnson back from being banged up earlier in the drive. And Littleton wants to have nothing to do with that. Throws him out of bounds. Lenovo brings us the red zone numbers for the Panthers on defense. This is what they've done in the preseason. And this was the problem with the 2021 Panthers team, is unable to get enough touchdowns on offense and keep the other team out of the end zone on defense.
The red zone rule ranked 29. Some of that did have to do with the offense not helping us out. We also just got to minimize these long throws.
Duke Johnson wrapped up. Brandon Smith while GM. Good play.
Yes. Rookie from Penn State. Nobody could block Matos there either.
See what I was talking about earlier. They keep running to the short side of the field with motion and trying to put us in a situation where the corner has to make the tackle. Looks like Coach Snow has made some adjustments. Be interested to see what they're going to do right now.
13 for the Bills. About to be the 2-minute warning.
This is the 17th of this drive.
2-minute warning.
And this is a 2-minute warning. This is the 2-minute warning. Shaq Thompson, Coach Shaq Thompson and Matt Rule talking things over. We're back after a word from your local Panther station. It's
bunch of deacons told me to celebrate when the customer's happy. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate.
A comfortable home and a happy customer.
That's the game we want to win. There's only one Carolina Panthers, and there's only one more season. And we're from here too. Presenting the newest 10-year sport team GTI, backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Lease the new 2023 K5 LXS for $259 a month. 2 years ago, most families could afford to fill this up, but now it's more like this. And that's concerning for North Carolina families. You're being forced to make hard choices because Joe Biden made bad decisions. Biden's reckless spending gave us record inflation that's crushing working families in North Carolina. I'm Ted Budd, and I'm running for Senate to stop his spending and end this recession. So you can leave here with full carts and happy kids today. I'm Ted Budd, and I approve this message.
When it comes to your health, everyone has a challenge, a goal, a dream, and you could probably use some help getting there. That's what we do. We are Apex Health. We're a new kind of Medicare, a new kind of Medicare, designed to help you outrace, outdance, and out anything that stands in your way. Because to you, this isn't old age, it's bold age. Apex Health. Long live life.
Make more good in the all-new Sportage Expo. Kia, movement that inspires.
Mr. Jenkins told me that time is measured in minutes, but life is measured in moments. This is a moment.
When you have an AC problem or a plumbing problem,
That's an unhappy minute. Call Morris Jenkins and we'll bring you a happy moment.
Coming up on the Harris Cherokee Casino Resorts halftime report, we'll hear from former Panther greats Greg Olson and Luke Kuechly, who have joined the coaching ranks. You'll see it right there. Have some highlights and stats as well. Look at Greg. Steve Smith interviewing Olson and Kuechly coming up. I don't know how I feel about Kuechly and Olson coaching the Patriots, though.
We got the Panthers versus the Patriots. Who do we root for? It's Greg Olson, Luke Kuechly, and Greg Staff.
Is Greg Staff the head coach of the team?
No, all Greg's assistant, Kuechly's assistant, Staff's assistant, the head coach of National Pride Engagements.
Steve, this is the 18th play of this drive. It's taken over 10 minutes.
13. It's like getting 29.
Nice tackle for loss by Brandon Smith and Etor Dos Matos. The force is third and long. And Keenum throws it just inside the 10, near the 8. So right near the first down marker, too. It was Quentin Morris to make the catch, and Dante Jackson in there. Let's see where they mark it.
It's the first down. That's where they mark it. And did a good job. Got the tight end. You got the running back out there. You give the corner an indicator step, thinking that you're going deep. Come back in. That's the same pass that Baker Mayfield was trying to hit Shy Smith on, but we were running that against zone coverage. Buffalo Bills ran that against us. And
He got the first on 3rd and 13. That's nice.
Not just yet, my man. Inches short. Run out that rule as soon as they get the chain gang off the field.
So you know what the Buffalo Bills have been doing to us thus far. They run the ball effectively. So do they run the ball or do they pass? What kind of defense do we have? Do we put everybody up? The Jedi mind trick and drop them back out? Or do we penetrate? I can tell you, for Brandon Smith and Frankie Newton, those models must be in the backfield.
The 19th play of the drive on 4th and just over an inch is coming up next.
A Bojangles family meal has more to choose from.
coleslaw.
Dirty rice,
Mac and cheese.
Those scratch mini biscuits. Four choices of handcrafted fixings for everyone. You won't find that in the bucket rubber.
You have me an Allison 10-speed transmission. Premium features available on GMC Sierra Heavy Duty. Step up to GMC with 0% financing on Sierra Heavy Duty models. Professional grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
You ever wonder why people are always on their phones? They're banking with Bank of America. Look at this guy. He bought those tickets on his credit card and he's racking up the rewards. She's using Zelle to pay him back for the hot dogs he's about to buy.
That's going to bring it
And the announcer, he's not checking his stats. He's finding some investment engagement now.
And third, as you know, baseball needs 3.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop banking. What would you like the power to do?
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it. You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance. These two. And definitely them. Nice. Need an affordable plan with a nationwide network of local doctors? Amber's got that and more. That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. And better. On a mission for better.
A big robot says a lot about a person. Like they have a mighty hunger, a powerful thirst, and take tailgating very seriously. Game day and beyond, grab a football-ready Big Bow Box.
4th and about an inch for the Buffalo Bills on one of the longest drives you'll ever see, preseason or regular season.
Yeah.
Drive started at 12:01 to go in the second quarter on the Bills' 19-yard line. There's 1:39 left in the half. And the Bills now are in the Panthers' 8.
Talk about this front seven. You got to see what the depth is on this D-line. It's not going to run the ball straight down the pipe.
Fourth and inches. And the Panthers defense gets a stop. Frankie Lou. Sam Darnold coming to finish off the half.
You talk about saving total defense. That's what a defense does. Makes plays and gives your offense an opportunity now to have their ball and march down the field and see if we can have a long-lasting offensive drive.
Sam Darnold's going to come in with 1:35 to go. As that's it for Baker tonight. Sam will start at his own 10-yard line. You can see plenty of him in the second half as well.
Sam Darnold again.
New snap. Dumps it off the corner.
Check down to Foreman.
And Foreman gets up to the 18.
Here's what you're going to see a lot from defense, especially Leslie Frazier, understanding Sam Darnold doesn't always make great decisions, the second great decision. You're going to see a lot of zone coverage.
Trying to get it in there to Trimble. Tommy couldn't make the catch third down.
You're going to see defensive coordinators use a lot of exotic looks to get Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, in his second and third read, doesn't always seem to go there. Even though he has the ability to do it, he's done it at USC. He has not done it with the New York Jets. He has not done it with the Carolina Panthers. Let's see what he does now.
That went through Balin Spector's hands. The rookie out of Clemson. Panthers 3 of 7 on third down.
3rd and 2 for Sam. Got him out of his hands pulled.
Past the 25 up to the
First man
26.
on the trigger.
I love the hurry up offense, keeping them comfortable, saying that we're going to pass the ball, we're going to move the ball down the field, let Sam make good decisions. It all rests on Sam. How far we go in this offense right now?
51 seconds left. Sam looking. Has a chance to throw it deep. Running in the pocket. Scrambling. Now throws it away.
You know, that is, they say, study long, you study wrong. Sometimes Sam gets locked in, is just looking at the defense and not making a decision. That time he made a good decision. Roll to his left, throwing the ball away instead of making something worse by trying to fit it in a space that's not available.
Mike Love almost got to him. 2nd and 10 for Darnold. At his own 26.
2nd and 10.
In the slot at the bottom of your screen. Another dump off.
Sam running the screen for Chuba.
And Hubbard is tripped up at the 31-yard line.
It's amazing watching the Bills. They blitz us with Baker Mayfield, and now they have a package for Sam Darnold. Everybody's stepping up, acting like they're going to come. You can see guys backing up, going in zone coverage, 2-man. You got receivers blocking. Elam going in there, Kirkwood blocking, stand on his guy. That's what you need. That's how you make that team.
Timeout called by Carolina. They have one left with 32 seconds. While we have a second here, what did you think of Baker tonight?
Looked fantastic. Something very much what we would like. But at the end of the day, though, too, we can't look our best in the preseason and not show up for week 1 and for the next 16 weeks.
You want to start a winning culture. Matt Rule has talked at length about how important it is. Timeout, Buffalo. Very second. Rule has talked at length about how important it is to be competitive in these games and just win. Win anything you can win, even if it's preseason exhibition games. Here's what we saw from Baker tonight, Smitty.
Baker sitting in the pocket, throwing the ball well, put some touch on the football, getting out in coverage, getting out out of the pocket, running over DBs, throws the ball, throws it, spreads the needle, looks this guy off on the first and second look, fires a shot, third look, wide open. We've just been hungry for a quarterback to step in since obviously Jake Delhomme and Cam Newton is no longer here.
Sam looking, ready to scramble.
Darnold stays upright.
He won't throw it away.
Down the field, but into the Buffalo
He doing whatever.
Those are the plays we can't have. Those are the plays that has gotten Sam Darnold in trouble as a Carolina Panther. You see his stuff there, keep your eyes down the field. But sometimes you just gotta take what the defense gives you, and sometimes they're not giving you anything. You don't make things worse by trying to create something that's not there.
Last time Hecker had a 64-yard punt. Another beauty. Fielded by Shakur at the 14-yard line. It's a 54-yard line. And that's why they signed Johnny Hecker over from the world champion Rams.
It's a great pickup. Johnny Hecker can kick the ball. You always have sudden change. You got a guy that can really change field possession, the field position. That's always very helpful.
Just 13 seconds left in the half. Panthers defense pitching the shutout against the Bills in the first half, featuring a lot of first-team players on that side of the ball.
Bills going to go into half.
Impressive display by the defensive line. Derek Brown, Etor Gross Matos, Frankie Luvu at linebacker playing well. Secondary shutting out the Bills so far. Steve Smith, Luke Keithley, Greg Olson, all together. Coming up in just a moment as our coverage continues of the final preseason game here at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte.
There are lots of jobs out there, but I want a career.
There are lots of companies I could work for.
But here, we have purpose.
There's a lot of people I can work with.
But this feels like them. Sure, there's a lot to do. But always support some amazing teammates. Come join us.
We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bar.
This is how it feels to live your happiest and
First
healthiest
half,
life.
Panthers
When you have a
14-0.
health partner who doesn't just treat part of you, they care for all of you.